Gypsy from Provo Craft. The Gypsy is a portable device that works with your Cricut personal electronic cutter to let you create the most amazing custom shapes, letters, and phrases on the go. And here's how it works. The first time you turn the Gypsy on, you'll see the End User License Agreement. Press Agree and it will take you to the application launcher. Select the Cricut app icon to start a new project. We'll click New and select a mat size. This is the Gypsy's mat screen. With Gypsy, you can preview and design using the entire Cricut cartridge library. To cut your designs, you need to first link your cartridges with your Gypsy. Linking is simple and only needs to be done once per cartridge. Gypsy can store thousands of cartridges, so you don't need to worry about running out of space. Of course, your cartridges will continue to function as always. Make sure you keep them as a backup. Let's add an image to the design by pushing this button here. Gypsy comes with 2 exclusive cartridges already installed, Cricut Gypsy Font and Cricut Gypsy Wanderings. Notice that the Gypsy shows all of the available fonts on that cartridge. To see all of the different options, click these buttons over here. Thanks to Gypsy, you won't need to flip through manuals to see what images are available. The Gypsy displays them all for you right on the screen. You can also search the entire Cricut cartridge library by keyword right on your Gypsy. With the stylus, you can see an enlarged view of each image. Let's select Gypsy Font. Let's select this eye and click the Mat button again to return to the mat screen. Now that we have an image on the mat, let's do something with it. You'll probably want to move the image somewhere else on the mat. To do that, tap the image with the stylus and drag it wherever you want it to go. You can also use these fields here to define a very precise location. Next, let's change the size of the image. You can use these buttons above and below the arrows to make it larger or smaller. Or use these fields here to pick very specific sizes. Use these fields to stretch your image either up, down, or side to side. You can modify the image in other ways as well. First, click the Advanced tab here on the top of the menu. These buttons let you rotate the image or slant it on one side or the other. If you want to flip the image up, down, or side to side, you can do that. Now let's add to the project here and bring in another 2 letters. We'll position these how we want them, just like we did earlier. When working with multiple images, sometimes it's useful to combine them into a single group. To do that, select the first image, then tap the Group button, and select the second image. Now whatever we do to one image automatically applies to both. This can be very helpful when moving images. To zoom in on the image, hold down this top button while you tap on the screen. The image will enlarge and center on the spot you tapped. Now that we can see the images clearly, let's kern the 2 images to space them just right. While we're zoomed in on the images, we can hold down the Pan button to view the other areas on the mat and make sure everything is how we want it. Press the Zoom button all by itself to go back to the full mat view. With the images spaced properly, we can weld them together to make sure they cut exactly how we want them. To do that, just tap the Weld button here. Now let's save our new design so we can use it again. First, push the Menu button, then tap Save. Use the keys on this screen to give your project a name and hit OK. All that's left now is to connect the Gypsy to your Cricut and push the Cut button. Our design is finished and it looks great. Thanks for your interest in the new Gypsy from Provo Craft. To find out more, please visit our website at provocraft.com/Gypsy.